Ty Plays Games here, coming to you with another episode of Fallout 4. In our last episode, we, what did we do? It's been a little bit since I played this. It's been a hot minute. Just trying to figure out where we left off. Oh yeah, so we left off where we were... I can't remember actually. What was the last quest we did? It was terrible. Best of 3. Got the Tesla cannon. But anyways, so we retrieved the Tesla cannon, got some neat, cool looking weapons. And I just thought I'd let you know that they did finally fix the weapon not showing up on the Xbox version of this game. I don't know if it was doing the same thing on PS5, but if it was, Bethesda has fixed it. Also, I've finally got the mod menu to work on PC for Fallout 4's Bethesda Net mod menu, which is great. The very hard-working modders that do Fallout 4 script extender, scrap everything, is still questionable, but Place Everywhere is getting another micro update because of this latest patch with Bethesda, because they don't seem to know when to stop breaking this game. Because you know it's Bethesda, they gotta break something some more. But they're fixing their end of it, so eventually I would like to get back into mod building. But till then,
your emotions appear to be an anomaly in your programming.
My emotions are high because of Bethesda. That's why.
A pleasure to see you.
So don't you question me about my emotions, Mr. Billy Ray Cyrus. That's why I named him after Billy Ray Cyrus. Anyways, so yeah, I'm hoping by June I can get the mods reinstalled, everything fixed, and cut it back to normal. As for Xbox, the only mod that is not working that I can find is Place Anywhere. Now, I don't know if it's a Bethesda thing. I also noticed that Bethesda Net is actually not communicating properly with with the mod menu on console, so not that it was really doing that to begin with before, but you can still use mods on console. There's just certain mods that aren't working anymore, and I am hoping that if the original creator of the mod doesn't fix it, that maybe somebody else will try and fix it. But most mods are working. Also, I managed to get the mods fixed on Vortex, which is a mod menu.
Opening fire.
A mod menu program. Everybody else at PC will know that. Also, mods with external assets are starting to work again on PC. Some of it pending, some of it still not working, and some of it fixed. Also, aside from all the bullshit, excuse my language, with this update, that looks like Bethesda did finally fix the long loading screens coming into interiors, which is great. Or coming out of interiors, it doesn't seem to be nearly as bad as it used to be. Still a little longer than what I think it should be, but I think it's just PC. But I would recommend not running Fallout 4 on Ultra. Just run it on high or medium. Because running a Fallout 4 on Ultra...
Here and shit.
Why are there people in here? Weird. Anyways, running Fallout 4 on Ultra can cause longer loading screens, especially if you decide to use mods. Why are there people back in this building? That's new. Maybe now this is considered a raider spawn point. I know you can download a mod if you use the Conquest mod. You can download a mod that... What do you think you were going to do with that pool too? But aside from all of that, that's all really I got to say about what's changed for Fallout 4 and PC modding wise. As for Xbox, I can say still not a lot has been fixed quite yet.
Bingo.
I always forget about Atomic Command being right there. Who else walked past Atomic Command? Same with the bobblehead right here. I noticed that, but I didn't notice Atomic Command. But yeah, those are some of the issues that have been fixed. And are in progress of being fixed. And from the sounds of it, it was a painstaking process to fix Script Extender to get it to work with the new version of Fallout 4. But for some reason, Bethesda wants me to run this game at ultra settings, but I'm going to change it back to high so I don't have such high long loading screens, because it seems to me you still can't run Fallout 4 on ultra on PC because of that reason. So I guess they didn't fix it. Because really that was the only problem I found on PC was the very crappy long loading screens coming out of interiors. Like, to me this is ridiculous. You guys didn't even bother fixing that. And apparently on PC there's still a bug where when you go to Salem, I think it is, or near Salem, Massachusetts, you know how you meet that one fisherman? Ah, this is brutally long. But you go to Salem, Massachusetts, you meet that fisherman. Apparently that quest is still broken. It wasn't even broken before. And now it's broken. So that's going to be either pending, or we're going to even see if Bethesda bothers to fix that. Because that will be questionable. And we are going to save to desktop, and we are going to fix this long loading screen issue. So now you launch Fallout 4, you get the options thing here. Go to high. Go to advanced. Lighting quality, not too bad. I tend to leave that at high. Okay. So we'll set that again just to make sure we're good. Which we are. You always want to try and keep it on 16 samples. Does look a lot better that way. Okay, let's go back into it. You don't honestly really need to run Fallout 4 on ultra settings, because realistically Fallout 4 is an older game. I'd be like trying to run Fallout 1 on 4K or something. It's not really worth it. You're not really gaining a whole lot. And PC does still have the decent view distance compared to console. Is where the trees in the background there, you kind of see by those rocks, they'd start fading out on console, even on the Series X, I noticed. But I would just recommend running Fallout 4 if you're a PC gamer. Oh, it's cellular. Is this that guy that eats that canned crap and then it gets...
Sorry I'm not better company. I hope I'll be better soon. Hear that? Stomach's just been a churn since I ate that damn can of meat. I'm really sorry about the smell. I'll try not to barf again until you leave, but...
Oh yeah, okay, it's that guy that got sick. He has like food poisoning. Probably thinks it's some pre-war disease, but it's just food poisoning because he ate some bad meat or salmonella. Or he has E. coli. But likely either salmonella or food poisoning, or a little bit of both. My cat just came over to see me, brings her toy over, and then when I went to touch it, she pulled it away. Like I'm not allowed to touch it. Oh yeah, there she goes now. She's meowing. Hi, Penny. Hi, Penny girl. Hi, Beanie Boo. I call her my little bean, 'cause that's what she is. The heck? Bro, we just shot off one of the heads.
I guess they aren't gonna need that anymore.
Yeah, I'll still shoot it. You know, I never noticed there was a stairwell here. Interesting. Oh, if you want a quick combat shotgun. Yeah, see, the view distance still isn't bad. I mean, it's like I said again, it's Fallout 4. This is a game made back in 2015. It's not perfect by no means. So. But I am hoping to get mods back up and running because I do prefer building with mods because you can achieve more doing that than building vanilla. Although building vanilla is like the best way. What the heck? I wonder if this is another one of Deacon's spots. No, this is a junkyard. It's wild dogs.
Let's go.
Kind of like a wild, random dumping ground. Because there seems to be a lot of just illegal dumping going on before the war. Especially in certain areas in this game. Nothing says home sweet home like a dump. I'm like, where the hell are these people coming from? Okay, I'm gonna save and shoot this brown.
What do you want? I think that's all of them.
Preston hated that.
Hey.
What do you need?
Hey there.
Need something?
What are you thinking about?
If old Joe Becker could see us now, he'd be...
Oh,
Yeah,
no,
we
No
just
problem.
murdered some helpless settlers. Okay, so that Brahmin was a part of this.
Whoa! You.
Get down! We got action! Got my arm!
Opening fire.
Hey,
Okay. Can I help with something?
what are your thoughts on our relationship?
You know how to handle yourself. I'll give you that.
That was all I had.
All right.
I wish it was like Starfield, where as soon as you start shooting people, they got instantly upset. That's one thing I like about Starfield. Your character automatically reacts, or your followers automatically react to you doing stuff like that. Like they're...
Hey, at least it's honest work.
You got it there?
The only way you get old in this job is assume everyone's out to kill you.
That's the reason why I wanted access to, excuse me, to the mod menu. Because now we don't get that issue anymore. So what I'm going to tell you how to fix this, if you're on PC and you're having issues with mods, I looked it up on Steam's help page, or Steam's help thread with different players that are having issues with games. The issue is you got to go into your Fallout files. So you got to go to properties, you got to click your files to where your files are on your actual PC or computer. And you got to go to your mods file and you got to delete. I just deleted all the manifests and the whole mod file. And now it works. It's because, unlike the Xbox, where the Xbox actually sort of survived this, I may have found a fix for some of the modding issues on Xbox. But once you delete all that, you'll have access to your mods again. And you definitely want access to your mods. Because some of your mods got to be like in a very specific load order and all that other jazz. But that's how you fix it. It's not a hard fix, but it's definitely my recommendation to fixing it. But that being said, again, go to your mod load order, manifest, and then delete your mods. Because apparently your mods from your mod menu will still be active even when it's weird. It's some weird bug that got created when Bethesda did the update for the game. So I thought I'd give you that little tidbit of information because that will go a long way for a lot of modders, a lot of game users. Start the 10 Pines Bluff build. Sorry if this video was just strictly rambling. But that's how I fixed the modding thing, so I'll be able to download mods again. But I may wait a little bit just until they fix... what's the one that I like using a lot of? I don't know where the main entrance should really be in this outpost, but it kind of seems like it should either be here or right over there. kind of here makes sense. But the bridge is over there. Although the bridge is over there, so now the entrance here makes the most sense. So, to do what I'm gonna do by building a guard tower. We gotta angle this a bit better. I don't tend to like using the scaffolding for guard towers all the time, just because it's kind of like a weak looking tower. But I may use the scaffolding in this area, just because the scaffolding will be easier to work with. Kind of forgot how bad 10 Pines Bluff is to build on. This is actually, I would say, one of the worst rated settlements to build. No mods. It's a toughie. I've built in it before, but I kind of have it as like kind of just my... I kind of divide my settlements up by how decent they are, and I would say 10 Pines Bluff is about the same level as that one settlement you get that's technically that beachside house. I always use the junky gate, just because the junky gate kind of suits the look of the settlement. I always like building at least one guard tower near the entrance of 10 Pines Bluff. Another fun thing I kind of like to do to make these outposts look a little more interesting. Kind of make these outposts interesting, as I kind of like adding. And we do only have so much material we can work with, being the way it is with no mods. But it does kind of make the game more interesting when you don't have mods and you kind of have to work with what you got. Now we can push the gate back. Sometimes you gotta just look at it at the weirdest angle to get it to go into place. It's kind of weird with these walls that you can kind of snap them. Get the hell out of here, Brahmin. Yeah, get the heck out of here. That's why I wish I could smack it. But don't stand behind it when you do that or it will kick you. That's weird, usually you can... I don't know. I would say 10 Pines Bluff is one of the worst rated settlements to build in. There's a ton of settlements that are way better to build in than this place. But this is what you guys voted on, so this is what we're building in. Just a matter of figuring out how to build in this such a useless settlement. I was originally going to stream this build, but I just didn't feel like streaming. I don't know, I'm just not really big on streaming. Maybe I'll stream in the future. But I'll probably stream on YouTube as compared to Twitch. I'm trying to get that to snap in there because that should be able to snap in. To move that. tough one. Yeah, so no, that doesn't want to snap there. That's another reason why I hate Bethesda's vanilla. I don't know, I just got a really bad hatred for Bethesda right now. They're kind of starting to piss me off, that company. But it is what it is. At least I was able to figure out some of the modding issues. Get that squared away. Yeah, and building on this hill is a pain in the butt because you got a kind of a really weird slope here. So we kind of get lucky with the way this is looking. But just snap another wall to it. That's weird that we can snap a full-size wall to it, but we can't snap anything to this side of it. Another thing that's also kind of holding me back on streaming is my job, because I still work a job and I still got to contend with that constantly. And there will be a day where I would like to do this full time, but I don't know, it's just not allowing me to. Now it's not allowing me to place it to there even. Maybe it's because of this. Maybe we build the gate kind of on an angle. Move this frickin' water pump. I like how this lady's still stuck here. Like she doesn't realize Lucas is long gone. They're gonna say Lucas isn't here anymore. There could be another way of doing this, is building it like this. And then it's a lot easier than trying to build it up on that little hill. Then we can do that. I'm gonna say I don't miss building like this, actually. This is to me very much a lot of nonsense for nothing. This still does not want to snap on there. But I wanted to snap on there just fine over there. It's like the snapping isn't even working right anymore. Because remember, I used to be able to snap roof pieces on like that. Especially on PC. There we go. Now we should kind of be able to snap a wall in there. Go back to the junk fences. Back to that. Yeah, I think we gotta rug glitch that fence in there, and it's a really tough settlement to build. I would say on rating a settlement 1 out of 10, I would say 2.5 for a rating for 10 Pines Bluff. Just due to the fact that vanilla, you can't delete that house, so you gotta. There's a lot of fuckery in this settlement. Excuse the language, but this settlement has got so much fuckery it literally makes you want to pull your hair out. There we go. See, you can pillar glitch, which is another thing you can do is pillar glitch, but again, pillar glitching doesn't always work either. Like I said, I've been doing this for 8 years. There's a reason why I quit building vanilla after 3 years of playing the game. Because this game sucks after a while when you do vanilla only building. There. Not super tight, but kind of how it ends up being. Just because of these tires, walls with tires are a very huge issue. Just keep that in mind when you're building walls. If you have tires, they'll be very much an issue when building your outpost. Especially if you don't use mods. And then we'll go back into here. Put us up a nice little wall. This does remind me of the early days of outpost building or settlement building in Fallout 4. This, for some reason, this one junk fence can do a lot more than the other junk fences can. I don't understand it. It's just a really weird one. I wonder if we can pillar glitch that one in. Sometimes you can pillar glitch things in. Yes, we can. Beautiful. Like I said, it doesn't gotta look too perfect. This is only a farm, but I kind of like giving a little bit of pizzazz. I can't build settlements without a little bit of pizzazz. But we do got to get up here. So we can start building the tower. It just takes a little more thought process when building without mods. Oh yeah, it's because we're outside the workshop. So, corner there is kind of like our threshold. So the first things first is we gotta build our tower, which I'm gonna build this style of tower just because this style works. Come on. There we go. And we're going to build kind of two junk platforms going from there. That'll lead us down to the settlement. And I forgot something. There's another thing too you gotta watch when you're building without mods. Unless you do use the materials you're given, is you gotta watch how you build. And then we'll do, I think, warehouse stairs. Or actually, because I think we're going to build a house here. A shack. We could build like a little shack, and then that would kind of be like our shack would kind of be used as a way off the guard tower. So we got to go to foundations. We'll do a junky looking foundation. And again, I try to want to keep things different. So we'll go to boxcars and we'll see if we can slap a boxcar on here, since there's a train station nearby. And it kind of makes sense. problem is we got half of it sticking out of the outpost. Which doesn't really work in our favor. So may have to build another platform. And then there we go. And you kind of see how it kind of hangs on there. That's just the way it is. Welcome to no modding builds. And then you can see, you won't really see that section. It'll be kind of hard to notice without getting right up there. It'll be easy to hide stuff like that. And we're gonna kind of use like these really uneven areas for these two sellers are probably just trying to figure out what the hell's going on with their own.
Haven't you got that coat stitched up?
I'll get to it when I get to it.
The sooner the better.
Oh, drama. It's like the Real Housewives of the Commonwealth. But yeah, I would love to start live streaming. It's just my job tends to take a big part of my life away because you gotta work because you gotta pay the bills. And oh my god, I have something in my throat. And to pay the bills, again, you gotta work. And see, another way to do this is you do that, and then you can just kind of half-ass put it there, but I don't work that way. But what we're gonna do is we're gonna put a wall like that. Like that. Then we're gonna put some junk fences along here. This has to move. That's probably the reason why we can't snap a wall in there. I would kind of want to snap a wall in here. Just because it'll look a lot better. But in order to do... And this is not the thing when you're not building with mods, you gotta watch with these. You place that there. You place that there. Then you place your roof. There you go. Kind of got like a little... mini house. You got a house and a very high foundation. It is very frustrating to build a lot of stuff this way in this game. And because I think I haven't done it in a couple of years, I've kind of lost my magic touch. But I'll get it back. We got a pillar glitching another way in there. We've got to have a wall in there. I don't care if it sits crooked or not. If it sits like a little bit crooked, it don't bug me none. There we go. if you're really pretentious about people staying into your settlement, you know, you have a raider just come out of nowhere and decide to say, here's Johnny. You could do something like those type of foundations, and then you don't gotta worry about that. You got this little crack here, but almost hit this fire again. I gotta move that, but another thing I used to do, and I don't understand why I used to do it, but I liked doing it. So I used to do that. It's because I thought, oh, it adds a little nice touch to the settlement, and if you want to add a little more pizzazz, you can do this, and then it kind of works. And there you go, you kind of got yourself a junkie shack. And kind of right here is where we could put some storage and stuff and some random junk placed and everywhere, because this frontal area is going to be the living area. The back area here is going to be the main farm. That's kind of how we're going to divide it up. And we could kind of treat the settlement as like a commune where the settlers don't have their own houses. They all kind of just live together in like a commune style living. You know, or we could do this as like a house. And the way to do that, put a door on there, is by concrete. I always like using concrete because it always is the best thing to use. And it kind of changes up texture and whatnot. But we could also put this as a house too. Again, probably have to rug glitch this in. But and again, we could do concrete like this, and it kind of looks like it's reinforcing the boxcar. The boxcar could be a little more rusty than the sellers anticipated, so they want to make sure that it's safe for the settlers to live in it. Now, part of the reason why it's not working is because we have the roof piece there. You gotta always take off the roof pieces. Not all the time do they work. It's weird, it will work up there, but it won't work in here. Another way of fixing that is by, like I said again, rug glitching. But now you kind of just turn this from one home into two homes, because the settlement is going to be more of a tight-knit community where homes are on top of homes and that sort of thing to maximize the amount of land that we can use. You know, another thing we can do is we can remove this foundation. We could put a stair here. And again, we'll have that gap now. If we do this, we'll have that gap. Which seller can come up. You know, there's still quite a bit of overhang. Do that, and it gives us the ability to build a house up here now. Again, we can lower this tower if we really want to. Kind of don't want to because then it's going to create more work. Yeah, see, we're outside the build limit, or outside the settlement. That's another thing you gotta watch when you're using mods, is that build limit. You see that size menu? That thing is a fucking pain in the ass. But you gotta watch that when you're building. And that glitch still works, the weapon glitch, where you spawn in like a bunch of weapons, and then you just... And then you just, oh, this is going to be tricky. Tricky. Again, I wasn't anticipating it being this much of a pain in the butt. You see, if you do that, then you got the stairs hanging down, which doesn't look pretty. So it looks like our best stop might be just to use those wooden stairs. Kind of like that. And then they just kind of walk up from there. And then we can just put a wall there. Oh, we're almost out of steel already. Wow. So yeah, that's kind of the gist of the settlement building in this game. Again, I'm gonna probably activate mods now that I got them working, because honestly I freaking hate building without them now. Because I know I can do this a lot better, and I don't really want to be sitting around fishing for junk. I just like building. Like, honestly, that's all Fallout 4 is nowadays, is just strictly building. Nobody's really playing the game anymore because there's already 100,000 videos of Fallout 4 playthroughs that have been done. So, yeah, the next video you see will probably be modded. We just won't be able to use Place Anywhere because Place Anywhere won't be functional yet. But if you are building without mods, this would be the best way to do it. You could probably lower the guard tower down a bit to get this to just touch this platform, and it would look excellent. But again, it takes a lot of time, a lot of work, and a lot of effort without mods. But I just don't have the patience I used to with this game when building with like this, because there used to be a lot of frustration. So Other than that, I really appreciate you watching the video. Again, thank you so much. But stay tuned for more Fallout content now that I can get the mods running again. I'll probably play around with that outside. And I might change this up when I activate the mods just so it looks a lot better, because to me this looks like shit. And it pisses me off because I know I can do a lot better than this. But other than that, again, thanks for watching. Remember to like and subscribe and to stay tuned for more Fallout 4 content.
Well, I wanted to talk about something.
We can talk about it in the next episode, Preston. Excuse me. But again, thank you. And I'll see you next time. Bye now.